Hello, my name is Roshana. I am a channel of many different beings of light, many of the Ascended Masters, and a group of beings who call themselves the Council of Nine. And once in a while I just like to bring forward a message and to share it with you so that you can have a sense of what kind of information they're bringing forward for us now. I've written several books from my channelings that I have done, and last year in 2012, the Council of Nine actually approached me when I was in meditation one day and asked me to gather messages from them to share with people. And most of their messages are around loving ourselves and the importance of doing the healing work to really get into that place of deep self-love. And so I wrote a book called The Spiritual Seeker's Guide to Happiness that's available on my website, and I'll put the link below. And so I connected with the Council of Nine again today, just feeling their loving energy and wanting to bring something through. So I'm sharing with you their message from October the 7th, 2013. And it's a little bit different now what they're bringing through now that we're heading into this year of 2014 and all the changes that we've been going through. So I received the channeling as I was at the computer and typed it, so I am going to be reading this to bring it to you. It just came through a few minutes ago, so it's fresh off the press. So here is the latest channeling from the Council of Nine. Greetings, beloved beings of the earth. Greetings from the love and light of the Creator. Greetings from the greetings from the great central sun, as we come before you this day in love and grace. For you see, we are delighted to have this opportunity to speak to humans. We are delighted to have this opportunity to be called to you through the beautiful Roshana and grace you with our words. Oh, dear ones, so much is changing in your world. It has been quite a journey, but we would like to tell you that you have graduated. You have passed the marker. You have come of age, so to speak. For you see, this evolution of humanity that meant changing and morphing while staying solidly anchored on the planet has been a huge success. You have moved from one dimension into another without losing the physical body, without losing the memory of your current existence. It has been a great accomplishment in the evolution of humanity and all human-like beings in the entire universe. The evolution that you have passed through is celebrated in all universes everywhere. What a grand accomplishment! And so it is that we are here to celebrate with you. We are here to dance and play and watch as you are ever expanding into the light that you are. Our greatest delight is to see you remembering who you are. We see more and more of you coming back into the place of believing in your many abilities and remembering your great divinity in the great unfolding of evolution. Your journey as humans has been long and arduous, but you, those of you who came in this particular cycle, you held true to your word. Before you came, you were chosen because you had been here many times, had been through many challenges, learned well how the density of 3D can change you. You believed that you could hold the love, that you could remember and be part of this successful transition, and you did it. Oh, how we delight in that, how we celebrate. If you accomplished nothing else in your lifetime, you would have no regrets once you return home and know what you did. And yet there is more. For here you are. You have started the cycle that creates the new earth. You have birthed a new manner of existence for the human species, and now the fun begins. Why leave now when it is just getting to be fun? You have done all the hard work. You may as well stay for the party. And that is what we would like to speak to you of today, dear ones. For you see, beloveds, the party is just beginning. And when we speak of the party, what we really mean is the fun of being a creator. What is about to unfold upon this beautiful planet of yours is that humans are now remembering that they are creators. You are beginning to understand that your life is your creation. It has always been so, but not in the same way that it is now. And so, as you begin to discover and learn that each moment is of your creation, then you can start the fun part of the journey. Of course, there are those who try the game out first. It takes time for the word to get out. Oh, we would say that those of you hearing this message are the ones who are learning it first. It can take time to perfect any new game that you learn. You have to discover which moves are most effective in different situations. The more you play, the faster you learn. So it is with this time that you are now in. The game hasn't been memorized yet, and you haven't been through all the scenarios yet to have a good grasp on the best strategy for each one. It is a matter of playing the game over and over like a video game. As you master one level, then you go up to another. This process of learning can take some time, so be patient with yourselves. When you see that that what you have created is not what you really wanted, then start over. There's no need for self-judgment or feeling that you got it wrong. It is trial and error. That way of learning is always the most effective, because you really get to feel the errors as you discover what works and what doesn't. When you find success, you can share it with others so that as each wave of learning passes, it is easier for those who follow behind. It is like the geese that fly in V formation to make it easier for those at the back. This is the way of it now in these times of relearning how to be human. And so, beloveds, we would say to you to remember that it is your belief system that is the navigator of your lives. Whatever is the predominant belief about who you are is what will be the predominant reflection that you call life. If you don't like it, be curious about what it is showing itself to you in your life. Then ask what belief it would be stemming from, and do some serious work to shift and release the unsupported belief. This is the way of being creator human. You create from within, and it is reflected without. It is not the other way around. It is not that life offers up situations that you have to respond to. Those situations were incubated in your own mind based on your own beliefs and then translated outward as life circumstance. Understanding this is the most fundamental aspect of this journey of rediscovering what it is to be human. Things are not as they were just a year ago, so trying to live life the way you always did and expecting it to work out the same way simply will not happen. You are in new times, and it requires new navigation tools. It is like going from a sundial to a clock. Why use the sundial and run outside to see where the sun is when you can simply look at your clock? Once a new tool is discovered, eventually almost everyone will be using it. That is where you are right now in your evolution. New tools are available. Some are discovering how to use them. As they do, they will share their understanding with others, and more will accept and adopt the new way of being until it becomes the norm. That is where you are, beloveds. Make it the new way of being until it becomes the norm. Understand that it is your beliefs that are creating your life, and go from there. Play with it, learn about it whenever you can, and focus. It is important to master this new tool as soon as you can, so that you do not falter and become discouraged with life. It is all of your creation now. Oh, it is such a wonderful game when you get the hang of it. You will find that it was worth all the effort and struggle and frustration of figuring it out. Once you are onto it, you wouldn't imagine going back to the former way of being. It will quickly seem very antiquated to you, and for good reason. It is like being in the Ice Age compared to what is available to you now. So why not give it a try? Why not hop on board the creativity train and learn this great tool of self-mastery? You all have the ability. If you don't believe that, then the first belief for you to clear is that you don't think you are able. Find where those messages came from and delete them from your hard drive. They serve you not, but hinder you greatly. Anything is possible now. You are not who you were. You may think you are, but you are not. It is time to discover the real you, the fully empowered, almighty you. You are creator light. Why not see it for yourself and shine your light on all the other beautiful creators that walk among you? We are delighted to be given the opportunity for this transmission this day. We love you so, and so it is. So there we have a very powerful message from the Council of Nine, encouraging us to step into this new way of being, to learn and understand how we are creating our lives at this time. And certainly our belief systems are powerful in that process. And I also want you to know that I have a book that talks a lot about our belief systems and how we can discover what they are and tools of clearing them. It's called Think and Grow Rich. You get what you believe. So that is also available on my website, and I encourage you to try these books. The book from the Council of Nine is 96 different transmissions like this one that you just heard that they brought through in the year of 2012, and they bring through very powerful messages to encourage us to be all that we've come to be in these times. So it's my joy and delight and privilege to be able to bring them through to you, and I'm so grateful to do that. And I also want to add that we all have this ability. It hasn't been part of our upbringing, part of our norm in society to accept and believe that, but I just want you to know that we all have the ability to connect with our own higher wisdom and to discover the way of what it is to be creators and discover our beliefs. And so I encourage you to start from that foundation that you can. It's like they say, anything is possible in these times. And I've certainly learned that in my own journey of discovery and wanting to find new things, and if I go into meditation, it's there for me. So I invite you to play with it and find that beautiful wisdom and that beautiful creator light that resides within you. Thank you so much for being present. Namaste.